Oh god.
Hello. Welcome back to the final game of the weekend. We are seeing Malox take on LwL in the second losers bracket tonight. Both players have made huge efforts to get here. Malox only getting sent down to the losers bracket very recently. Same can be said about LwL. And both players right now are fighting for that final spot in the grand finals weekend. Last night we saw Plumberb take the loss and move down to the grand final losers. Malox winning on a win by default and LwL sweeping Eskakayan. Now the first seed versus 9th seed will take on each other to see who gets a chance at facing Plumberb. Both German players, surprisingly. We had quite a few shocks to this tournament actually. Good to see that both of them will be facing off. Especially LwL, who was seeded 9th in the very tight seeding in qualifiers. Moving into warm-ups very shortly. We'll see 2 warm-ups today, I believe, from both players. Then the standard move into rolls, then the picks. But for now, enjoy the warm-ups that players have submitted. Like the first warm up is getting started. We'll see a very typical map. Hopefully to get the players warmed up for a similar difficulty pool as we've seen this weekend. The pool does range around 3 stars or 3.7. And considering these players pretty much moved out of their skill range when they first started. Anyone's game at this point, it is just a matter of how well they can compose. You're on their default skin for today. Hopefully no one has issues with that. First warm up out of the way. Looking like Malox will take this one, but don't let the warm up deceive you. Onto the second warm up now. Then the real commentating can begin. Hopefully more people join us by then. But to the 5 viewers watching, we've got a game ahead of us. Final game of the grand final. Final game before the grand finals. So it'll be very interesting to see how things turn out here. So I'm looking at a 5.5 SI map. Pretty off from what the pool is, but that is a common trend. We do see players picking way too hard maps, and then they go into a pool much easier. Come on, finally in last warm up before we go into the rolls. A bit of banter errors. Malox not only has the wrong skin on, but is completely halted his playing. Hopefully, the only time we see that game, as they all say, it's not an OSU tournament without banter issues. Now that I've used that commentating card, I can't say that again, so... Oh, he failed. Players have forgotten no fail. And banter's absolutely down the drain, so... A bit of a nightmare on our end here. We will be back though. Not my day at LwL. Don't worry, you picked a 5.5 star warm up. Nothing to take too hard. Win or lose a warm up map doesn't matter too much, as the next potentially 15 maps is what determines the outcome. Not 15, sorry, 13. Is this a 13? Yes, it's 13. Now, looking like we're going to roles now and bans, we previously saw from LwL, who's the only one who played of the two, a hidden 2 ban and a, I don't remember the full, a double time 1. So hidden 2, double time 1, probably going to see those bans again. Looks like Malox is going to get first preference of ban or pick. Malox did not ban the previous game, he was a whip by default, so we will see the first of bans here. That might also give Malox the slight advantage here, since LwL has no scores to go off while Malox has at least 7 scores. Most likely to compare to his own, as LwL didn't drop a single point in the previous game. As for LwL though, we'll look to hopefully repeat his strategy based off previous weeks. More likely off the week that Malox did lose to Plumbird. Hoping to make a, what we might call an upset here, 1 versus 9 seed. but with such quality players left in the pool, you can't really determine whether or not 1 versus 9 is what it looks like. Malox will take second pick, eager to ban a math, it looks as if. Looking like a second pick might show a player advantage in general. Probably his confidence in taking a first breakpoint is a common strategy in the early rounds when you see two widely spaced out players in seedings face off against each other, but at this point in the tournament, quite surprising to see. I think considering LwL has been in the losers bracket for a shorter time actually. A bit of a move to make from Malox here. No mod 6 straight out of the pool. A map that we... Oh, let me check. A map that we did see LwL play, so 958k. So definitely a map to get out there. Hidden 2, once again going to be LwL's ban, which I will now refer to him as. Means we'll probably most likely see a double time 1 ban again. Bans based off preference probably rather than advantages he can take over Malox's opponent. While Malox obviously banning to affect LwL more than benefit himself. Judging off score set, double time 2 probably gonna see a ban from Malox, or potentially a no mod. No, that was a warm up. Yeah, double time 2. There it is. 1 mil set by LwL. And LwL banning double time 1. Now with bans out the way, LwL will look to no mod 4 to begin with. A map that he did play and set an 887k on, so I think a convert player right here doesn't have his first preference, no mod convert. However, we'll look to no mod 4 to hopefully take a first point. As for Malox though, making that first ban probably gives him a bit of confidence that he can take the first point. So 2 different mindsets here, but 2 outcomes that they both look for. A win on the first point. Clocking in at 3.6 stars. Not what you see on the screen there. And just shy of, no, just above 3 minutes. A combo consistency ahead of us. Good luck, have fun of the players. Command's not in yet, but yeah, now it is. Will this be the one-sided game that LwL saw earlier, or will it be a tiny bit more contested? We'll see coming up. Both players still in their comfort zones, reaching the 200. No actor off either, so the score is completely stalemated as it stands. We'll wait for that first spinner or that first act drop. Hopefully not a first miss from either player. Both still holding on pretty well. Now 300. As time builds, even more pressure to not miss from either one of them. LwL's gonna be the one to miss first. Malox now ahead. He's gonna trade that as well though, so pretty much evened up again. Both players caught out before and after the break. LwL's gonna miss again. Malox just has that slight advantage now. Approaching halfway to the map. Back up again, Malox. Now stable on that 200. LwL's just gonna throw behind only slightly. Now they're on that 200. Only a 20k or so difference is gonna be just one miss from Malox to swing it to LwL. But one miss from LwL will definitely solidify Malox's lead. He's in a pretty safe zone entering this final third. Both players go on the jumps. Malox is just gonna miss after slightly though. LwL is slowly swinging to score his way. And that lead is just gonna keep building until Malox can potentially reach his 200 in enough time. Oh, it's just a slight miss on the jumps there. Now back to Malox. Very back and forth game right now. Final quarter. Malox is gonna miss though. $887k compared to a 900k on the dot. That will be LwL's first point, just after a unfortunate late miss from Malox there. Now time for Malox to strike back, potentially with a map he's a bit more comfortable in. Both players performed quite similarly in that map actually, just being caught out by a few of the same things. Unfortunate final few misses from Malox there that would have given LwL the lead in the late seconds. Malox is on a toilet break. It's gonna be a long toilet break actually. It's gonna be the feces to excrete.
I suppose one thing worth noting, I'm just going to cut in real quick. This is a winner's bracket rematch right here, Malox versus LwL.
I'm looking for the the what's it called? Yeah, it is. Malox did take the win in the quarterfinals 6-3 against LwL in the quarterfinals, which did send LwL down.
Having a bit of a hard time finding it. Oh wait, it'll be further up, won't it?
All the way up,
Oh no, that's not it.
all the way up. Just shows how many German players are you playing. Yeah, this one, yeah, that one there, 6-3. So not a terrible score set by LwL there, but taking that first point's definitely gonna give a bit of confidence. Considering how much the map rules changed as well since then, all the scaling probably might benefit one or the other here. Hard Rock 2 it is. Malox making this pick on the pure basis of preference, I believe. Just basing off LwL's previous score. Only a 117 combo and a 774k for a Hard Rock map. Malox definitely has a bit of confidence going into this one. Just basing off the last time they met, LwL did perform a little bit worse on the maps that they played compared to Malox. So it will be pretty much predetermined here. However, but the first time we're seeing AR-10 in this pool, it's just down to whoever's practiced more. You see Hard Rock 2 is the first 10. Tech and reading. So we'll definitely his pick back from the dump and ready to play somewhere Osu. Malox, as for LwL, hoping to take the first break point of the match. Score is not up there, but it is 1-0. We'll constantly update you until it shows up. Commanders are in, and players are hopefully ready to play some AR-10. Neither player rocking hidden, as LwL didn't in his previous game. 13 misses and a 770 core 4k is the score to beat the red players. Nobody dropping yet. A bit of dodgy movement from LwL. He's going to beat his previous combo, and Malox is going to drop early, giving him the early head start. Just not in time for those chain notes though, and Malox will also trade there, so the lead's still in LwL's favor. In fact, it's going to keep building into a higher combo and higher act. Both players with trade stalemated at a 40k lead to LwL. That's good for a pathway. Remember, in that Hard Rock, all those misses will matter. All that combo is going to lead to a greater score. In the end, players will fade again. Malox really not having the time of his life right now. Just can't get a grasp of the game. However, LwL is just finding a bit more footing than Malox is, which gives him the lead. Malox, he once again find a miss. Nobody's able to really find that footing that they had at the beginning of the match. So miss again. LwL, but not too big of a fuss. As Malox will miss again. Final few seconds, I think. Pretty clear what way this one goes. Next question is whether or not LwL can beat his previous score. as it is now an improvement from the previous match. Not that that would have mattered. Malox setting at this rate a 740k. So improvement performance from LwL to take the first breakpoint, and their Hard Rock back to their pick now in a pretty commanding position pretty early into the game. Could run away quickly, but could see Malox pull something off here. Hard Rock 3 straight away, looking to take a bit of an advantage on Malox here by picking that Hard Rock. It's a convert, so it is in their friendly territory. They haven't played this map yet in a game setting, but considering how the previous map went and this convert area he's covering now could be a better pick for him. AR-10 once again, and pretty precision oriented, so a bit different to the previous map. Could benefit him. LwL looking like he's flexing his FC in practice. Not sure how it will go in the game though. Circumstances definitely change how you perform. Commanders in, also considering the point that LwL is in right now. Would be a huge point for him if he did take this one. Malox late to the first few notes. LwL already ahead by only a tiny bit though. Both players on the first wiggles. Be a trade there. Malox still ahead slightly though. One miss will definitely change that though. LwL now ahead by only the slightest, so neither player has reached 200 yet. Still holding on to pretty good accuracies though. LwL's gonna miss again, leaving Malox a bit of room. 50 combo to be exact to swing the score back. There it is, but another miss. It's just back and forth when everyone looks like they're in the clear. LwL now ahead. Probably not after that miss, but Malox has a bit of work to do to build that score back up again. Complimentary miss from LwL will help Malox a little bit, and another one there as we approach halfway. Now finding footing, but no, it's going to be another miss, but it will take two to swing it back to LwL's side. He's got around 40 combo to make a difference off that 200, if he reaches 200. First time we see players holding on. Still, LwL's catch the wiggles, but is just gonna miss there, unfortunately. Malox now definitely in a commanding position this map. Just about to reach that 200. There it is. LwL's gonna do something quickly. That's not something. Now Malox definitely in the lead. That score will keep climbing with that hard rock multiplier, as for LwL. It's gonna have to do his best and hope for the best from Malox to help him win, but not looking like it's gonna happen. Malox finally on the roll, finally catching the fruit. Huge combo is gonna give him a pretty big advantage. Final dagger and a miss from LwL will most likely solidify his win here. Late to the final note, but huge combo and composure in the latter half of the map will give Malox his first point and the first break point on his side. So despite having worse accuracy and a higher miscount, Malox takes advantage of that combo and will take the point here. A friendly chat between the two players before the pick is made by Malox, who now may write a similar narrative as LwL's beginning, hoping to take a second point and equalize once again. Verbalizing his feelings. Taking a while to make his pick, actually. There might be a bit of uncertainty looking into the future. One hard rock to both players, and really with only 7 maps to base off of just such large pool, Malox will need to make the right decision. Whether that's believing in himself and setting a better score than he thinks he can set, or testing the waters in a few new maps. Malox is allergic to picking. There it is. That's the pick. Hidden 3. LwL did ban Hidden 2. That might just be a hidden preference ban, or it could be the fact that the map plays horribly. But horribly isn't. It's just a funny map to play. OC29 is a good map, but don't worry. Oh god, I've seen the custom. Oh. Anyways, Malox looking to make a bit of a statement in Hidden. There are 3 hidden maps, but taking one would give him a slight advantage, and a bit up and taking 2 more points. Same goes for LwL though, and seeing that they are in a more commanding position in this game, 2-1 up, taking 3 points would be huge. Off we go. Palm start to both players, but no, Malox will find the first miss. LwL taking advantage of the combo playstyle. Gonna reach a 200 first. Malox is tailing behind slightly. However, not all hope is lost. Miss was before 200. So another miss from LwL would send Malox into the lead. No miss from him anytime soon though. Now reaching 200 or 300. Getting 315 with the dance patterns and a spinner. Gonna get to that 400 pretty soon. Malox above 200. Score stands as it is. Now players see where they're at. LwL knows he's ahead. Malox probably not enough time for him to process where the miss was, but knows that he needs to hold on and pray that LwL drops. Either player willing to drop anytime soon. Only thing holding Malox back now is that one miss. The LwL's gonna drop. That's gonna swing very quickly. Such a long way from 200. Malox ahead. LwL behind in combo. Malox sees that. Malox has one job in his mind to hold on. Spinners incoming, that might have an effect, but no. LwL's gonna miss again. Malox now has the definite lead. Just too many misses from LwL's side. LwL hoping to find that consistency as well. Also, an anime song. If you had anime as your top genre on your Spotify Wrapped. You're a real one, by the way. Hope you know that despite what society says. Off he goes. Quite a lower AR. 8.8. LwL will find the early miss. But the same story might unfold as the previous map. Early miss that builds into ultimately a win on the point. Only 50 or so combo behind, so not going to be a terrible lead to recover from. Both players above 200 again. I think it's not too much to recover from. LwL still holding on. Malox on that FC though. Gonna have a bit of an accuracy drop. Pretty much equivalent to what a whole drop was to LwL actually. Which would have been bad if both players were still FCing, but a little bit more accuracy on LwL's sides though. It's the slightest of leads for Malox. All we can really do now is just hold on. Same as LwL, just holding on and hoping for the best. The nerds will eventually kick in as we approach the second half of the map. The song's pretty banger. Unfortunately, I can't hear it. Now into the second half of the 4-minute map. 2 minutes left to go, and players have been doing quite well for the first 2 minutes actually, despite LwL's early miss. It's looking like they'll be able to hold on if Malox finds a miss. However, same as Malox, this comes down to whoever breaks their rhythm first. That is LwL. Malox now. Huge combo lead, and hasn't slowed down for the entirety of the map, so it's not looking like they're going to slow down anytime soon. LwL rushing to get back up to that 200. No misses in between. He's learned that the hard way. Players see Malox again in the same position as the previous map. Sees that he has the lead and just needs to hold on. We know that he can definitely hold on from how this map's turned out and the previous map. LwL on the other hand, knows he's FCing, just has to hope for the best. Now, score is locked in place. 50k to separate the two players. Malox breaks 1k. May potentially see the tournaments or the first FC of the match, and I believe the first FC, no, not the first FC of the week. It will be the first FC of the match. Still going, no visions of slowing down, no visions of missing for Malox. LwL's built up a pretty good combo as well to recover, but those two misses detrimental to his score compared to Malox. There it is. Wonderful, wonderful FC from Malox, making a statement against LwL, whose pick was this map. A bit of question accuracy there, but spinners will help make that score 1 million. Malox now with the breakpoint and his pick could potentially make a difference here. Now 3 points in a row for him actually. That's 170 PP as well. Good job, Malox. You can probably get out of 5-digit now. I think he's still in 5-digit. Yes, Malox is still 10k, pretty much focused on that tournament grind, willing to recover from mistakes made in the previous weeks. Clearly has practiced the map pool. Hidden 1 is the pick, continuing to capitalize on Hidden after the previous Hidden 3 pick. Fun fact, Malox is also a pretty good Mania player. So, something to watch out for there. LwL, on the other hand, pretty good standard player as well. Also, miles ahead of Malox in terms of ranking. So that is interesting to see. Arcadia, a classic mapped by JB Hyperion, Joe Biden Hyperion. One of the longer maps, 3 minutes 11 seconds. That's long to farmers because farmers are so used to 1 minute and 27 seconds. LwL finds an early miss. Malox already having his plan unfold accordingly, knowing they've got a hidden advantage. With LwL's accuracy as well, 95, still pretty early, but that does say something, the way that accuracy increases. Malox now going to continue to build his lead, which is already pretty big, considering that accuracy combined with the early miss. Almost 100k actually. And that's just gonna keep growing until LwL finally reaches 200. There it is, stalemated now. And around an 80k. Both players will trade though, so the score's just gonna stay the way it is. Get used to the position that bar's in until players reach 200 again. Malox is gonna find a miss, LwL's gonna have to build up from a pretty big deficit. We'll just need to keep holding on. Malox is finding quite a few misses actually, so LwL has got an opportunity in their hands. Approaching the halfway point. 90 notes of max combat to make a difference before Malox can reach that 200 again, considering neither player misses. Considering I do not have a commentator curse anymore. It's probably going to stay that way. LwL now a bit of time to catch up. Malox not slowing down either. Going to the 160 now. 200 pretty soon. Score unfortunately hasn't changed as much as LwL would have liked it to. Malox is going to find a miss that's definitely going to swing back very quickly. Another miss, it's just a nightmare on Malox's side. In the last quarter, LwL finally takes the lead. That's going to be a miss though, considering how the performance has been to the rest of the match. Malox has probably got the lead now. There it is, but a miss there might just swing it back. Oh, another miss. Just misses that you don't want to see at times. Malox only with the slightest lead. LwL's gonna miss again. That's gonna set Malox up for almost victory here. Final miss there. Is it enough? Is there enough notes? Is there enough time? Malox is gonna miss again. That's definitely gonna swing it the other way. Just another one of those really badly timed misses. LwL saved by the bell. Looks like a bit of a combo and score difference, but just in the nick of time. 26 misses, 97 ac, but that combo he held on to in the latter part of the map is what saves him. You see that straight line between the two gaps. That's what makes a difference. Malox is definitely going to be surprised at that one. First time combo has saved someone in a squad v2 situation. Now tied up. Lol. I'm not expecting to be in this point. Viewers can probably say the same thing as well. 13 of us here today. No mod 5 straight away back to convert. Convert no mod. A bit of a safe space for him. The Kano song, I wonder who pulled this one. One of the longer maps, 3 minutes 50, will test a player's ability to jump between notes, something that players, even at a higher rank, don't like. Converts, no one likes converts. I do, unfortunately. A test of consistency again. Both players have displayed their ability to build a combo when it matters the most. Now with this no mod convert, LwL looking like they would be able to do just a little bit better than Malox, but Malox definitely able to step up in times when they need to. Making their way through the tournament with ease, just until Plumberb. Turn up your volumes, ladies and gentlemen. Kano was playing. Slight spinner advantage to LwL after that first one, but combos are pretty much neck to neck right now. Now 200. Looking like no one's gonna slow down, but history will definitely repeat itself. First quarter in. No one's caught out by anything yet. That's a trade there. Same amount of misses from both players. It looked as if it's a pretty much the same miss as well, so back to square one. Back to even combo with the spinner advantage on LwL's side, something that they now would benefit from. That traded again. Just traded misses from both players. Malox is going to find an extra miss though, so LwL has the opportunity to build up. Only slightly though. Now that slightly becomes a lot bigger after that second miss from Malox. Spinner advantage now, not the only reason they're ahead. That'll be one miss though. But neither player above that 200, so no significant damage is going to be made. Malox just 60 or so combo ahead. Definitely enough to make a difference in the score. There it is, a bit of time to rebuild, but same story as last time. Accuracy looking like it's going to hold him back slightly, as LwL is able to reach 200 just before Malox takes the lead. So once again, spinner probably the only thing that would have kept LwL in the lead. Now in the second half. Now a break. Players can see that probably 800 point score difference. Pretty neck to neck right now. 800 points could be thanks to the spinner, but no, it's going to be a lot more in a spinner difference now. Malox has found a miss in a very bad time. LwL now going to build his lead up in the final quarter of the map. Just holding on ever since his miss, something that he's once again proved he can do. Final spinner before the last few minutes. Malox quickly builds up to 200, but we'll need a miss there. That's the miss there that Malox needs. Is there a time? But no, it's another miss. Can't compose himself. LwL's gonna be the one to stay in the lead. Final few nerds. There probably isn't much that can be done right now. LwL finally taking their own pick, and the pick is back to Malox. Back to square one. Win your own pick. Move on. Malox now needs to make a difference. Right away making his pick. The final hidden map, hidden for the one that challenges everyone's favorite low AR rating. LwL has set a score in this 866k, so it is the only map that has been played. Actually, no. The other no other hidden was played. So it'll be the other map which LwL has a score on. Malox hopefully looking to beat it as they did on the previous map, which had the hidden modification. Off we go. Only 1 minute and 48 seconds of AR8 to be played. Probably a relief to both players in maps that short, but every miss will count. LwL's already found an early one. Let's see what Malox has to put up. Malox to hold on after the Bancho sync up. LwL looking pretty unimpressed by that early miss. Other player will be caught out by the edge jump there. Ignore that one. Player still holding on pretty well for a low AR map. LwL unfortunately has that only 20 combo behind it thanks to that unfortunate miss from the beginning. We'll find another one as Malox reaches 200 though. So definitely a statement play from Malox. He's still holding on to the SS, I believe. Not the SS, of FC. LwL complementing Malox's lead with another miss. Malox will finally break but the plethora of misses from LwL's side may not be enough for LwL to capitalize on this one. Another miss though, may be a chance here. Only a few come away from 200, and after that 200 has got quite a bit of work to do before Malox can set the score in place again. Not dropping the score is building up, and time is running out. It is 1 minute 48, so difference will need to be made soon. He's not gonna drop, but Malox is just saved by the bell once again by such the perfect timing to miss. Not giving LwL enough time, but to the viewers it looked like it was about to be a different story. Another point for Malox here. It's back to square one. 2 more maps from both players before we see a tiebreaker, but someone would need to make a break once again to see. Three points to win the game. Either player could make the same thing happen. Only time can tell though, so first time we see double time in this match. Malox is gonna slip up very quickly. LwL's got the slight advantage to begin with, again from Malox. You can see why they fan double time. LwL on the other hand, ooh, find a mistake that's traded, so Dylan is the lead. And this being one of the longer maps at 3 minutes, definitely a bit more room for either player to stuff up, but as we've seen from this pretty rocky beginning, Malox just can't find the footing he needs again with a miss. LwL now finally in a commanding position above that 200. Already has that score advantage and will continue to build that while Malox recovers from his early mistakes. Now, players reaching halfway and pretty... yeah, no, not anymore. A trade there, but LwL's gonna find another miss. That's not gonna matter too much because they've got a pretty big lead going into the second half. Combo is also pretty neck to neck. Malox is gonna be able to just only lower the score gap only slightly, while LwL will maintain a 80k or so lead. Double time included as well. That's gonna be not much time. Malox late to the note after the break. LwL once again in a commanding position. Already in a commanding position to be in. And it's addition, so this is even worse. The trader misses, but LwL's already built up a 100k lead and dominance in this map. That high jump moves fast with double time on. Not much time and pretty much next to that combo, which leaves LwL the one to be standing 5-4 LwL's way. They know double time is the mod they're definitely gonna storm over in, but no mod 2 and 3 still available for Malox. Also does hard rock picks, but really based on the previous performance, is it safe to go back to the hard rock? Or will it need to be no more that he clutches on? You can see up here, 2 and 3 still available. Hard rock 4 will be what Malox resorts to. Probably now the right time to get back into hard rock after losing that first point by quite a significant amount. That other hard rock map won by Malox. Also the convert, so a pretty wise choice to make here. LwL on the other hand, so close to victory, so close to sending themselves to the grand finals weekend. Will just need to make a statement in this next match and play their cards out right in the next to see results. Bit of time to get started. This is the lower AR of the 4 maps. Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 4 being 9.8. So it might benefit both players coming off double time. So that is also quite short, 2 minutes 6 seconds. Once again, every miss will matter. Hopefully they're ready though. Malox's Ryuta is a bit higher than LwL's. Hopefully no one has OCD here. Looks like there was an early miss from LwL. A bit too early to make any difference if Malox were to miss. Malox misses, there it is. LwL now ahead. Only slightly though. That miss being before the 200 will make a bit of difference. Malox is gonna miss again, so LwL definitely up. Trades back to square one. LwL with the lead, as we have seen many times in this match. A little lower in accuracy though. That nitty-gritty stuff does only come in when the match is too close. And there as well, looked pretty even, but not enough to make a difference from Malox. Still behind, still needs a miss from LwL. Now both above 200. Both looking to hold on, both hoping the other player drops. Once again, that bar chart is moving real quick. Only 2 minutes of map for both players. But it looks like at this rate, neither player is going to drop. Both are going to hold on, leaving the LwL to take the win. Final few seconds, but one miss could definitely swing this. Not enough time. And LwL at match point 6-4. Consistency wins this match. He held on after his first few misses. They traded and LwL was able to maintain his composure. Despite the difference in stats, the lead is quite huge. Only one miss, same combo, and this lower accuracy on LwL's side. Now LwL's picks are definitely a chance here to take 3 straight points and a ticket to the Grand Finals weekend. So Malox just needs to hope for the best. Unfortunately, double time is still available. Not making the pick yet, surprisingly. Still chatting in a friendly manner with the referee and other player, despite the game being so close. Hard Rock 1 will be the pick. Surprised they aren't going for double time 3. Could be a costly mistake, this pick, but also could be what changes it. He did take the previous Hard Rock point, only fitting to go back into Hard Rock. Another 9.8, so could benefit both players the same way it did. Malox this time definitely knows they need to hold on and just maintain consistency when they do miss. So LwL, similar process. And if he does follow his steps to winning points, he will take the win today. 2 minutes 58 seconds, quite a bit longer. To the 12 people watching, this could be the final point of this weekend. Both players have one objective in mind: take the win. LwL's a lot closer to that than Malox, but Malox has definitely shown they can play well at times like these. LwL will not find an early miss this time, and it's still neck to neck. Both players have as much of a chance at winning as the other. Both players will trade. It is still neck to neck. It is tight right now. Only 1/4 through, but still pretty much even. 1 miss to 1 miss. Same combo, same everything. Both players will miss again, but this time LwL's got a slight combo lead. That's gonna give him a slight lead. And a slight chance of winning this point. Thank God I'm able to use the English technique my teacher taught me. Thought they were a waste of time. LwL's also got a bit of leeway after 200 to build up that combo even more. No, there's not gonna be any score building as they find the miss and Malox approaches a 200. Now the lead climbs quickly into his favor. Oh, it's not gonna catch a chance there. Another miss. LwL might have a chance. Too many misses on Malox's side leaves LwL to take the game back. Now at the first break, 1/3 left. Malox knows he's dropped, so does LwL at this point. Also knowing they've got a pretty comfortable lead. Third turns into a quarter as the break ends. LwL is gonna find a very unfortunate jump miss there. That's quickly gonna swing to Malox's side if they can build up a combo in enough time without missing. Oh, the score is bumping. It is nerve-wracking to watch this. LwL's is so close to winning, but Malox has got the combo lead, a bit of time, and that hard rock multiplier as well. It goes. Malox is now above 200. Oh, he's gonna miss just before it. LwL's definitely had the win. He's definitely got a score advantage there, and just unfortunate miss after unfortunate miss. LwL will take the point and the game 7-4, similar to how Plumberb lost to Uniquely. LwL will meet Uniquely in the finals. No, LwL will meet Plumberb in the grand finals losers bracket. We will not see a Malox Plumberb rematch. Good game, well played to both players. Unfortunately, timing was not on the side of Malox towards the end, giving LwL a few points to finally break the 4-4 score. Make it 7-4. Absolutely no time to be wasted, straight to the win. Thank you to everyone watching. We might see a tiebreaker showcase. Who knows? A little heads up for Grand Finals weekend. We will see the lower seed LwL number 9 take on Plumberb number 4. Whoever wins that one will go on to face Uniquely in the Grand Finals, the winners bracket. Whoever wins that one though will need 2 wins to take the first Catch Academy tournament, the first place. There it is, the tiebreaker showcase. We didn't see this week, despite the game being so close. However, we will see a showcase here between the two players, getting LwL warmed up for his game against Plumber next week. A bit of an early warm-up, but good to see a bit of tiebreaker action here now. Five minutes and 37, a pretty long map, and just shy of 4 stars. I don't know the songs, I can't say much. It'll be our typical tiebreaker, the very long map. Command is in for the map. In other news, Mr. Beast is now the guy from Fortnite. Enjoy the tiebreaker. With an honor commentating. Thank you to Daniel Stigman for refereeing and streaming.
No problem. It's been a great stream. I remember having a lot of fun doing the replay for this map. It's a blast to play.
As it stands, looking like LwL is the one ahead, proving their deserving of the win. There it is, the end of the tiebreaker. LwL still standing their ground, taking the win. Apart from that, good game, well played to both players. Thank you to both players for putting in huge amounts of effort at the tournament. We will see LwL take on Plumberb in the losers grand finals next week to see who has a shot at potentially taking a win against uniquely.
Great match overall. Last two, listen to your commentating there. You've done very well.
Thank you.
Glad I got the opportunity to broadcast this, and hopefully, maybe we'll see me streaming and maybe reffing again for the grand final potentially. It's hella fun watching these guys duke it out.
Pretty tight games we've seen actually, and it'll be even better to watch them as they take on each other at the highest point of the tournament. See who gets to take on the most supporter next week.
Do you have anything else to say?
Oh, thanks for watching.
Excellent. You heard it there, guys.
We will see you in the showcase for the grand finals. Good luck to the remaining contenders in the tournament. I hope to see a very entertaining grand final. I have high expectations. Alright, that will be me, Daniel Stigman, signing off.